Greetings, YouTube! Today I'm going to be talking about a Ben 10 figure, and this is a Gorilla Arachnid Hybrid. I have no idea what this guy is called in the show. He has some limited leg mobility here. His arms have some mobility. They go up, but they stop very quickly when they run into the first of the spider legs. And they do bend here at the elbow as well, and then that's it. I don't think there's kind of a little wiggle here on the head. It doesn't really do much. But as I showed you in the opening figure, it does stand on its own quite effectively. These legs do move, but again, there's not a whole lot you can do with them, really. It's a very limited playability with this character. But I am a fan of arachnids, and I am a fan of gorillas. And anyone who's seen my figure collection knows I have quite a few gorillas in my collection. So I saw this and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I mean, he's got the multiple eyes. So he's got 2 eyes here that a gorilla has, and he's got 4 more on his forehead. So it's a 6 eyes instead of the traditional 8 eyes that a spider has. Also fascinating, they gave him only 3 digits on both his hands and feet, and I thought that consistency was quite nice to see that they went to the trouble of making sure that the feet and the hands matched. A lot of times in figures, I'll see figures that don't have matching digits the way they do in nature. If an animal in nature doesn't have matching digits, there's usually a reason for it. Also interesting is they brought this down to 2 fingers and a thumb. I definitely think leaving the thumb there is important because it gives you a whole lot more ability to do things. But some people may not know this, but spiders in real life have tiny little hooks at the end of their claws, their limbs, and they look just like this, except they're pointy, and that's one of the reasons they can climb so effectively. So somebody who did this actually knew something about arachnids, and I think they added this detail of only having 2 digits for fingers deliberately to emulate the actual limbs of a spider. So I was really impressed. Not to mention he's got the over fangs here that kind of make you think of the mandibles of a spider. So just kudos to whoever designed this guy. I think they did an excellent job. And we have China in the back and a code, which I don't know what it means. What does that say? CH810 something. Maybe made in July of 2010. Possibly. I don't know. I'm not that up on Ben 10 figures. But I saw this. I paid 50 cents for it at a yard sale, and I'm like, oh, I gotta add that to my collection. He's just too cool looking. Somebody out there knows his name. I'd like to know. But this is definitely, I think it's a well sculpted figure. It really hits that cartoon anime style of art, which I find quite attractive. That's the lines and the coloration, and that's the overall styling. And of course, it's both an arachnid and a gorilla, and you can't get much cooler than that.